Hello my friends, and welcome back to another Brotato Danger 5 GMO Wacky Combos run, where I'm going to be doing some ridiculous combinations suggested by you, the viewer. So if there's a cool combo of characters that you want to see me try, definitely let me know. Today we're going to be doing the Maximum Trees run, where I'm going to be playing Explorer, who has increased trees, larger map, and needs to run around cutting down trees, and the Cryptid, who has increased trees and needs to leave the trees intact. So we're going to see how many trees we can get to spawn by having both of these characters. The trick here is that the Cryptid and the Explorer both have minus 50% material dropped from enemies, so all of our income has to come from trees, either in the form of breaking them for cash and boxes, or in the form of leaving them alive for the Cryptid passive. So we're just going to see what we can make work there. The question is, do I want to lean into trying to do that? Do I want to try to make money off of enemies using something like Thief Dagger? Or do I want to break all the trees with screwdrivers, or just try to stay alive by using a defensive option like Hand, and let the trees give me income by themselves? I think what we're going to do is I'm going to pick up the screwdriver, and I'm going to do an engineering build. In the early game, I will try to leave the trees alive for money. But in the late game, we will transition to an engineering build, especially once we get Pocket Factory. I'm going to break like 2 of these just for a chance at a crate. I was sort of feeling lucky there. Every one we break basically cost me 4 materials, because they're worth 7 if they survive, and 3 if we break them. But I felt like we could get a crate, and hey, that crate contained the best item for us. So, well, that worked out. I'll take some harvesting. This can help smooth out our economy, although we did make a lot of money early, just Cryptid always does. But the harvesting will help out a little bit, and then let me roll here. I want movement speed, I want armor, and I want engineering. I'll just take 2 engineering. Gentle Alien, surprisingly for this character, not that important, because we only get money from trees. It doesn't matter how many enemies are on the field. More enemies is still kind of fun, but I think I'm just going to roll past the Gentle Alien here. Maybe the first time I've ever done that in Brotato. Buy another screwdriver. I just want to make certain that we have as many of these as we can get early. We'll buy that and lock a dynamite. Great item to find. And roll and buy another one. And roll. Coffee's still going to be good, so I'll lock that just because it's so efficient. And if we get improved tools, we'll want to have boosted our attack speed. And then we've almost filled out our weapon set, and in fact have filled out our weapon set wave 1, because screwdriver is so cheap. I'm gonna kill like 2 trees again. Hey! Alright, well, apparently I'm the luckiest man to ever live. Alright. Like any good gambler, I'll keep going till I lose. But we did, in fact, lose there. But I'll still take 2 crates, and then we made 148, so that's going pretty well. We're going to recycle here, and I don't think I care about the claw tree. I guess our screwdrivers do need some melee damage, so I'll pick that up. They scale 50% with melee damage and 50% with engineering, so some melee damage isn't terrible, and the crit chance can help them kill stuff. Screwdrivers actually have high base crit chance, so you can benefit from building into critical hits. Let's buy some HP here, because I just don't want to die, and we'll buy some movement speed to navigate the large map, and some harvesting. Here I will continue to upgrade my screwdrivers and buy both of these items, and roll, buy another screwdriver. Alien Tongue could be pretty good. Once we get high luck later down the line, we'll want pickup range, but I think I'm just going to pass on it for now. I'll grab a screwdriver and a coffee. I will say we've gotten quite lucky finding all of these screwdrivers, and we'll grab another one. Weird Ghost, we can break a tree for a fruit early, and then also we will have the regeneration from the Cryptid passive, so we should be okay there. So I'm just gonna break 1 tree to heal up. What I want to find is Pocket Factory, of course, and then luck. Currently we haven't found any luck, which is definitely holding this character back a little bit. Because we are, now that I have all of these screwdrivers, going to be breaking trees kind of whether we want to or not. So it's going to be hard to maintain income if we aren't actually getting crates from killing trees. We actually made like less money that wave than last wave, almost. I'll pick up the luck here, so that's very good. And a bag, of course, is critically important when we're going for these luck and breaking trees builds. Plant is going to be good. Obviously, we can't use lifesteal, so we want that. We want regeneration as our healing method, and we'll upgrade our screwdriver, roll again, upgrade screwdriver, and roll again, and combine and upgrade the screwdriver. Keep on rolling a little bit, because as long as I keep finding screwdrivers, you know? Again, never quit while you're ahead when you're gambling. Alright, bag immediately paying dividends. When you have bag, this also gets a lot easier to play because we do need actual materials for stuff like re-rolling. You can't just have crate drop items, but when we have bag, we can get both at the same time. See if we can build up our luck enough to get very reliable crate drops, and that will help out as well. Only 2 crates that time, but that's fine. We'll take the crit chance. Baby elephant, sure, we're going to be building luck. Our percent damage, obviously, is very low and unlikely to be increased that much, but as we do buy some, the baby elephant will help with a little bit of wave clear, which we're going to struggle with playing a screwdriver build. Screwdrivers always suffer when it comes to wave clear. Here, yeah, I'll just take 8% damage. That's fine. Buy some duct tape and a blindfold, and then roll. And then Peaceful Bee is great. We will take the beanie as well and lock this metal and go to the next wave. I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I do want a little bit more harvesting, because right now our income is starting to slip. We just don't have enough trees or enough luck to actually be making money super reliably. When I hit like 50 luck, I will be much happier to break the trees regularly. It's possible I should have more aggressively rolled for luck in my first couple shops, or my first couple level ups. Just killing a couple trees, again, doing a little bit of gambling. I genuinely don't know what the sort of expected return on these is, like how, at what point does it break through and become better to destroy the trees than to keep them alive. Because if you destroy a tree, you get 3 materials. If I keep them alive, I get, from the Cryptid, you get 12, right? Yeah, so we lose 9 materials, but then we have a percentage chance of dropping a crate, which is worth a certain amount, and plus 15, because we have a bag. So I think when we get a second bag, or if our luck hits around, like, 50, we'll just want to start breaking all of the trees. I'm going to pick up this Sharp Bullet, because when we hopefully find Pocket Factory, that will be very good for us. And then Propeller Hat, amazing. That's exactly what we wanted. I could just take some more harvesting or some regeneration. I think I'll just take more harvesting, just get that going. Continue to upgrade our screwdrivers. Cute Monkey will be good if I'm breaking trees, but since enemies don't drop materials, there won't be a lot of materials on the ground most of the time. So I think I'll pass on the Cute Monkey. And then we will roll and buy another screwdriver and lock. And for 9, I'm going to reroll once. And actually, I'll even buy the coffee here. Great. So there, I broke 2 trees and got, which cost me 24, right? But then I got 6 materials and a crate, and the crate was worth 15. So we only lost 3 materials there and got an item from breaking those 2 trees. And then, let's see, we break 2 more trees, we get no crates, we break 1 more tree and get nothing. So we're still not quite, I mean, that's not obviously statistically rigorous or anything, but we're not quite at the point of it being correct to break trees, I don't think. Not for a little bit until I get reliable crate drops. See if I can kill this loot alien. It's going to be quite difficult because of its very high HP and our very low single target damage, but we did actually get it right at the end. We'll take this blindfold, and I will take the charcoal. 2 melee damage, not amazing, but still does scale our damage a little bit. And here, I'll take 10 harvesting. Upgrade our screwdriver and roll. I guess I'll take the defective steroid. I don't think it was... I think buying the baby elephant was a mistake, because our percentage damage is just never going to be high enough, so I'm going to pass on it this time. Peaceful Bee is going to be good. We will pass on the piggy bank. I bought piggy bank recently for science, and it was terrible, so I think my conclusion is still that piggy bank is just not an efficient item usually. Community support. This could help a ton. Again, if we find Pocket Factory and improved tools, the community support will be amazing for us, or even just improved tools, because there's going to be a lot of enemies on the field typically. And I will buy the defective steroids just to make sure that we've got enough max HP. Currently, my max HP is pretty low. Kill this healing alien if I can. Trying to chase it down, but they do heal themselves. It doesn't really matter whether we're killing enemies with the landmines. We need enough to wave clear, but mostly we want defensive stats. Although once I get enough luck that enemies regularly drop crates, of course we will want to be killing enemies with landmines more aggressively. I'm breaking a lot more trees than I'd like at this point, I think, but it's hard to move without breaking them, and our wave clear is so poor at this point that our defensive stats and movement is all that's keeping me alive, so I have to run through trees sometimes. Recycling machine is great and also increases the expected value of a crate, so that's good. And then there's the Pocket Factory. Awesome, that's exactly what we were hoping for. I do need max HP, but we have to buy luck when we see it on this character. Pick up the screwdriver, and I will buy the Schmoop before the community support, because I'm just worried about dying right now, honestly. And then I will roll. We're going to go into wave 9. Losing 8 luck for the black belt is very painful, but I think still worth it going into wave 9. Nah, because we don't actually get XP from enemies, so there's not much point in buying the black belt. For wave 9 specifically. So now I think I'm just going to start breaking trees and hoping we get enough crate drops to make money, but we haven't. So maybe I do need to wait a little more. Finding the exact breakpoint where that gets good is going to be tough. Lots of turrets on the field, though. We have decent healing because we're the Cryptid, so trees make us heal. Any chance we can kill this loot alien? I doubt it, but oh no, I guess it took a lot of turret damage before we actually went to attack it. Okay, still made 94 there, because we do have some okay harvesting. I'm going to recycle this. I don't think our melee damage from dodge is ever going to be important to us, and 50 is a lot. I'll take the compass here, that's great. And then, do I want percentage dodge? Or do I want to roll for something better, like luck? I think I will take the percentage dodge. Take the community support. Bait, I actually just don't think it's worth investing in our percent damage. I'm just going to roll past it. Here I will actually take the Bean Teacher. We can gain a lot of levels. We're only level 11 right now. So we can actually gain a lot of levels by grabbing some early XP gain, and that will be very helpful to us. Levels are one of the best ways to find stats that we need, like luck, armor. We currently have 0 armor and max HP, so pretty happy to find that. I guess that is another downside of the break trees for bags, is bag gives you 15 materials, but not 15 XP. So we lose a bunch of XP doing it that way. Whereas I believe the Cryptid does get XP for surviving trees, so we lose out on levels, even if we don't lose out on money, necessarily. Trying to damage this loot alien as much as I can with my melee attacks. Obviously those are somewhat weak, but if we focus it down, we can eventually kill it combined with our turrets. have to say, there's a lot of stats we need, but we're doing okay at maintaining some income, at least. 318 on wave 9 is not impressive, though. We'll take the luck there and that, and then I guess I'll take power generator. I've got excellent speed, so this will actually give me a decent amount of damage. Take 1 damage per second, but gain attack speed from the Jeff Shades. I don't... I think I'm fine taking 1 damage per second, but without having improved tools yet, I don't know if it's worth it to invest super hard into attack speed like this. I think I'll take it, just because I think that will be the more fun option if it does work out, but there's a chance that that's just a completely wasted purchase. Buy this, we'll buy this, and I will roll here. We can't afford the handcuffs. Vigilante Ring will give me a lot of damage, which isn't terrible, but is that important to our character right now? Not really. I'm going to roll. I'm looking for more, just more useful items, basically. Can buy the lure here and then upgrade my screwdrivers. Also lock the takeout. I want all of these, but I wanted the lure first, and I want to upgrade the screwdrivers as much as we can as well. Alright, so now we're just in the improved tools waiting room, because our attack speed with community support and the Jeff Shades should be pretty absurd. Anything that can increase my luck, of course, would also be very important. If we could get the fedora that increases our luck whenever we pick up a consumable, that would be the best item that we could find. Even with the 1 damage per second, we're going to be full health often enough that that'll be fine for us. Alright, so here's our loot aliens. We got 1 dead. There's another one over here somewhere. Where did it go? Here. Moved. It managed to evade all of my turrets, but we still killed it. And now we're making pretty decent income from our bag, at least, because we have 5 crates. Okay, can we get this one also before the end of the wave? Nice. Oh, wow, alright. That's 2 more loot aliens. Okay, we didn't get the last one, but we are now starting to make a lot of income. Yeah, we've got 1 elemental damage, so Scared Sausage will be a decent damage boost for us. We'll take this, because our damage is actually going up. And, hey, we just asked for this, so Dusty Fedora it is. Wandering Bot, I'm going to recycle. Alien Tongue, I think I will just recycle, actually. Pickup range would be fine for us, but I really just need money. And then, do I want a second Bean Teacher? I kind of do, even though our XP gain per level is very weak. If we can still get to level, like, 16 or 17, that's going to be pretty good. Eye Surgery, I don't think the burning is going to be that important to us. I just wanted it because it basically adds 2 damage to all of my turret attacks, so we're just going to recycle that. Take some armor because we have none, and that's been scaring me a little bit. Take the takeout and combine by another screwdriver and roll. Combine a screwdriver and buy another one as well, and then get some armor. Roll again. Upgrade a screwdriver. Do I want the mouse? Do I want the snail? So snail costs me a little bit of damage because we do have power generator. Mouse gives me some lifesteal, which doesn't matter. More enemies, which mostly doesn't matter. But does give me more chances at rolling crates. With only 55 luck, that's not that impressive, but we've got the Dusty Fedora. So I will buy the mouse here, and I will lock the snail. And hopefully that can snowball into even more crates. Basically, the more enemies are on the field, the more chances we have for our 50 luck to drop a crate for us. Number 1 item for us, of course, at this stage is bag, as it is for every character at every stage of the game, but in particular for this character right now. I need to try not to pick up too many consumables while I'm running around, because we're taking constant damage, so I can lose luck by doing that. Since we need to be at full health to gain the benefit of the luck. Only 2 crate drops so far this wave, although there might be some others hiding. Yeah, it's interesting having to do this mixture of having to kill the trees to make money and having to leave them alive. Or having to kill the trees for crates and having to leave them alive for money. I think now I need to just start killing them, though. We are just not keeping up in income. So I just have to rely on luck. We're already up to 93 luck. We started this wave at 55, by the way. Alien Worm, we currently have 0 consumable heal. So I'm just going to recycle this, I think. Actually, our max HP is terrible. I'm going to buy it. Buy some armor, and then some more armor. Bandana gives me even more piercing, which we already have 1 piercing, but more is more damage for our turrets. So I think I will buy that, and then I will roll once to see if we can get anything good. Couldn't get anything good. Let's just go to the next wave. Not a lot of decisions to make when you have so few items at this point, but I'm going to run around breaking all the trees, and we'll just try to make money from consumables. I think we're going to end this run at like level 15. Trying to do enough damage to clear out all of these rib cages as we're running around. Yeah, the problem with the Jeff Shades is just that I'm never at full health, so we're losing as a result of that, but at least we're making some income. Because every time I break a tree manually, it pulls the consumable on top of me. And then most of the time we're not at full health when we actually pick it up. Alright, great. Vigilante ring, sure. Bowler hat, definitely. I need to increase our luck even further. Boxing glove could ping-pong enemies all over the map, which sounds terrible but also funny, so I'm going to pick it up. Grab that. Snake, I think that is worth grabbing, because it's just a little bit of extra damage. Tardigrade does nothing. Strange Book is really nice for this character, actually, because we'll be able to then buy elemental damage, boost our Scared Sausage, and our engineering. And we get some more engineering here. Little Frog, at this point, I'm just going to recycle. Move speed has decreased a little bit, which has decreased my percentage damage somewhat, but do I just want armor? I'm going to roll, I think, actually, for HP or engineering. Dodge wouldn't be terrible either, but 9 max HP is a really big deal. So now I can buy stuff like Fuel Tank, and this will increase my engineering as well, thanks to the Strange Book. And then we will buy a Snail and roll. Medical Turret, I don't think I care about. Dangerous Bunny will eventually pay for itself. Fine, and buy a Screwdriver. Roll here. Gold-plated Teeth we don't want. Whetstone, I don't care about. We can't use Lifesteal, obviously. Cyclops Worm, it's probably worth buying. We've managed to not increase our damage at all, somehow. How have I decreased it that much? Actually, what have I bought? I guess the bandana. But I thought I had bought a few more percent damage increases, and we've got a Vigilante ring ticking, so it's interesting that we are still at minus 35% damage. But Cyclops Worm can help improve that. So I want to be breaking the trees, but I want to not manually break too many trees. I want to rely on my landmines and turrets to break most of them so that I don't suck up all of the consumables while we don't have full health. Alright, taking a lot of hits here. Gonna need to get some more defensive stats as well soon. Especially because I haven't found any consumable healing, so we only actually heal for 2 from consumables. Alright, there's a loot alien. Let's see if I can chase it down, though it is very, very fast. No, come back. I want your delicious loot. Still making very weak income. 1 bag, of course, would send our economy to the moon. We'll grab a Peaceful Bee here. More dodge is good. More health is good. Incendiary turret, yep. And another one. That's funny. Whenever you get 2 items in a row like that, it always throws 2 of the same items in a row like that. It always throws me off because I click, nothing happens, and then you're like, oh, wait, there's just 2 of them. I'm going to recycle this. I, again, don't think we want pickup range. We actually want to be not picking stuff up to maximize our consumables picked up at the end of the wave when we'll be at full health and gaining luck from them. And then we'll recycle the bat here. I'll take 12% damage. There's our bag. That's great. And buy this and this. Do I want Alienize? That can help break trees for me. It doesn't do much else, but I think it's still worth buying. We'll roll here. I will buy a, let's see, wheelbarrow. This is a way to get XP, which we desperately need. So I'm actually going to buy the wheelbarrow because we'll get a couple levels from it just for harvesting giving us XP. Lose an armor, but that's okay. And then I will lock this, and don't think I need to lock the helmet. I'll just do a free reroll. Exoskeleton gives us all of the stats that we want, which is awesome. Picket sign. So this gives me, we have a vigilante ring, which is going to slowly tick its effect down. But we'll still be at minus 30% damage if I buy the picket sign. So we can get a decent amount of luck and armor from it. Is that worth it? I think it's not. I think I'd rather just build actual damage so we can maybe have a chance of killing stuff. All right. This is one of the most dangerous elites we could have gotten. We have no chance of ever killing an elite with this build because we're just all AoE damage. We have no single target damage at all. And this one's just going to keep chasing us down. Normally you want to move in a triangle to evade it, but this character has a really hard time doing that because we're just going to run into a million enemies. Really wish I had more consumable heal. I know I decreased it, so you know, it's my own fault. But this is why I usually don't decrease it. I think we might die here, actually. Having to dodge all of these projectiles, because this is wave 14, so there's a million projectiles on the map. And the hardest elite to dodge when you can't kill it is definitely making things difficult. But I think we made it through, and actually still got 6 crates that wave, so that's pretty nice. We'll take the spicy sauce. Definitely bowler hat, great item. Fertilizer, I will still take this. Again, we want XP, and harvesting is one of the few ways we can get that. I'm going to recycle this, I think, and recycle this. This can help with my burning damage, but cost me 3 armor. I'm just going to recycle it. It's so expensive, too. I'll take 6 dodge, though. We can get to our 70% dodge cap eventually as well. Buy the exoskeleton, the head injury, and upgrade, and buy a screwdriver. Vigilante ring will only tick... it'll tick 4 times for us, right? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19? No. 5 times. So that's worth 15% damage. I don't know that that's worth 258. I'm just going to roll past it. Damage is fine for us, but we really need other stats more. I'll buy the stone skin here. And then I will lock this armor, but re-roll once, because I'm still really hoping that we can roll into improved tools, which would just make us spawn so many landmines. Rip and Tear is only 13 damage in relatively small explosions. We've got some explosion damage, but not much. And I don't really want to build melee damage, so we're going to pass on that as well. Gotta break some trees to sort of get the Pocket Factory chain started, and then they can continue to destroy more trees for me once there's a lot of turrets on the field. Pulling all those enemies over the landmines. But I'm trying to stay near full health and not lose too many luck ticks. Which is quite challenging with this build because my consumable healing is so low. Definitely regretting that alien form. Very bad purchase there. Still making good money, though, at least, or okay money. We'll take the laser turret. Eye surgery, I'm going to recycle. Marksmanship, I'm going to recycle. It's a broken item. Tractor, we get 4 ticks out of it. I think I will recycle it at this stage. And Dangerous Bunny, I think, also will not pay for itself. Giant's Belt is a way we could theoretically kill elites. So if I build enough crit chance, that could happen. Let's give it a try. And then I'll buy some more speed. That gives me some more % damage. Take the Tentacle, because now I'm going to start trying to build crit chance, because then we've got 44% crit chance, right? And the Giant's Belt increases our damage against elites significantly. So that's a potential way that we could parlay this into being able to kill elites. Charcoal will buy, gives me engineering, and we'll take more luck as well, up to 220. Upgrade our screwdriver and roll here. Upgrade another screwdriver. Although Garden gives me potential, some extra potential luck. I guess I'll buy the Garden first, because I can then also buy the Beanie, lock the screwdriver, and go to the next wave. Haven't found improved tools, and that's the thing that I'm really wanting more than anything else right now. Because our attack speed is ridiculous. We would be making so many mines. Come back. I hate when the loot aliens get buffed. Just feels so rude. Pulling all these enemies over the landmines. Just trying to maximize our wave clear and chance at dropping crates from enemies. Oh, there's another loot alien over here. Let's get it. Nice. Even with 220 luck, I feel like we're not getting that many loot crates. Obviously, we're getting a ton, but given the number of trees we're destroying. I'm going to recycle the piggy bank here. Now I want crit chance, so we'll buy the claw tree. I will also just buy... No, we don't want to lose 2 engineering. We'll take the charcoal, recycle this, buy this, recycle this, buy this. More burning damage, yes please, and then that's also good. Here I'm going to roll, I think. We can definitely do better, and I'll just take 15 luck. Yeah, we'll keep buying dodge here. More crit chance, great. And upgrade our screwdriver, roll again, upgrade our screwdriver. Spicy sauce is really good, obviously. We get a lot of consumable drops, and now our crit chance is at 60%, so I think we actually have a pretty decent chance of killing elites. Piercing damage is very good for us as well, because we have the reduced piercing from the sharp bullet we bought all the way back at the beginning. Let's go to wave 17. Very curious if I'm going to be able to kill the elite on wave 18. Giant's Belt plus crit chance is always interesting, because it does damage equal to the elite's current health, not its maximum health. Or 1% of the elite's current health, not its maximum health. So you still need to actually have damage to clear them. You need some base damage, but it does help speed up your clear times on elite significantly. I have to say this character is also not doing a good job at staying at full health, despite being the Cryptid, so we get a decent amount of free regeneration, and have 1 million consumables on the field, but our consumable healing being low and my base regeneration being low means that we are still struggling to maintain our health a little bit. Only 3 crates that wave, wow. So this is 10% speed, which is 10% damage, but also cost me 2 engineering. I think I'm just going to recycle it. Sift's Relic, this is pretty nice. We can pull in all those materials. There's not going to be that many, but there's definitely some, so it'll help us not leave things on the ground. And then here I'm going to take 4 regeneration. Like I said, we are having trouble maintaining our regeneration, so picking that up will help a lot. Focus, yeah, I'll take that. That's going to be a good way to increase my damage output and roll. And then Hunting Trophy, we're getting a lot of crits, so we can still make some money there. And then I'm going to roll into... so this cost me 100, but I think we might be able to make it back the money in the next 2 waves. If not, then that's okay. Alright, so let's see if we can, through the power of critical hits, defeat this elite. That's some real poetry for you. Defeat this elite. Unfortunately, we're getting so crowded out by the other enemies that I can't really focus it down. I'm just constantly taking hits. I think we will get it, but... and also this is an elite that tries to maintain its spacing from you. We have a very low-range weapon, so I'm constantly having to tank damage to be able to hit it. So, I'm gonna try to maintain my health by backing off a little bit. Really wish I had better consumable healing. And then we'll try to bring it down right at the end. Okay, we got it. Had to play that fight somewhat cagey, because we kept taking a lot of damage. There were just so many enemies surrounding me. But hey, that's a lot of crates. 20% dodge. Yes, this cost me some stats I care about. It gives me lifesteal, which we don't care about. But getting up to 67% dodge is great, and now we can be dodge capped. Still recycling eye surgery. The elemental damage is still a reasonable component of our damage, but 120 materials is so much. Recycle all this, recycle that. Get 9% more speed, I think. Sure, we'll upgrade the screwdriver and the incendiary turret and roll. Very curious about the hunting trophy. Okay, only 37. So it won't pay for itself, but I think it was... Yeah, that was just a bad purchase, actually. We'll take the takeout, head injury, and insanity, and then roll. I sort of got into the headspace of, alright, I'm building critical hit chance now, so I should just buy the critical hit related items, like hunting trophy. Finally got a weird food, that'll help so much. Just any consumable healing for this build is a huge deal. It's possible the hunting trophy could have paid for itself if we didn't have an elite on wave 18. Like, if we'd already fought all our elites, then I could have spent more time focusing on clearing enemies like we're doing now. And we're going to make a decent amount of hunting trophy money this wave just from our critical hit. Because we're able to actually kill a lot of enemies. So, and have very high critical hit chance. But in the previous wave, we weren't able to really focus on killing stuff, so we were never going to make our hunting trophy money back. These builds are always so sweet, though, the ones that just cover the whole map in Pocket Factory stuff. Also, our map is massive, because we're the explorer with the fedora. That was a funny noise. It just made a loud noise at the end. Yeah, I'll take the clover. We'll recycle that. We'll definitely take that. Take that for engineering. I will take the hedgehog and the mastery, just do a little more damage. Garden we don't need, because we're going into the elite wave. And then lens we don't need. Ranged damage, still worthless for us, but let's just grab some armor here. Bowler hat. Luck is not terrible, but let me just grab cog instead. I just want anything that can help me kill the elites. I will actually grab the bait. We will be able to clear those pretty fast, I think, so I'm not worried about having them be a problem. Buy the dynamite, roll again, and we don't need a baby gecko. Injection, sure, we can go down to 108, and then hunting trophy has, yeah, so if we'd had 2 waves, it would have, like, paid for itself, but obviously you don't want to just break even on economy items. You need to actually make money, because materials later are worth less than materials now, both because they actually do depreciate in value. The amount that you can buy for the same materials decreases, so you end up with inflation, but also because of just money now is inherently better than money later. Let me roll and roll. And yeah, sure, we'll buy the pencil. I wish I could have afforded the plastic explosive. That would have been really sweet to buy going into the next wave. Actually, you know what? We haven't found improved tools. I'm going to lock the plastic explosive and the beanie, and we're going to do like 10 more waves. I'm not going to keep going that deep because I think that this build has kind of come into its own, but I do want to find improved tools. Obviously, should have bought the second hunting trophy if I was planning to do this, but this was a spur-of-the-moment decision. Basically, I feel like when we get improved tools on this build, it's going to be so wild that I kind of want to take a crack at making that happen. So we do have the Giant's Belt for critical hits, so that's how we kill elites, basically, in the late game. This build is not gonna do well in Endless, because, of course, we're like, all melee with these screwdrivers. Our engineering stuff is never going to kill the late game elites, and we have not been preparing ourselves to go Endless or anything at all, but we are making a lot of money off of crates, and that part is fun. Buy that, and that, and that, and let's recycle that. Heavy bullets, we don't really care about. Second heavy bullets, sure. Magic barrier, so this costs me dodge, but we can get back to dodge cap. And I do like the elemental damage modification increase. I think that'll be good if we go like another 10 waves or so. Alien eyes, yes. Magic barrier, yes. Octopus, sure. Laser turret, sure. Money tree, definitely not. We saw how bad this item is in endless mode. It just costs you money. And then Bowler hat, I actually do want more luck, but I think we're going to focus on just building out our stats a little bit. Free reroll, though. I think I'm just going to roll. We'll take the Toxic Sludge. Tyler can help cover the map in engineering stuff. Yes, consumable healing. Yes, blindfold. I decreased my dodge a lot, right? What did I decrease it by with? I guess I bought just 2 magic barriers. And then medkit's going to be very good here. Shackles, I actually kind of want to cap my speed, because 50 speed is enough for this build, I think, and we don't want to go too much faster, so we'll lock that. Razor Blade gives me crit chance, but cost me speed. I think we'll pass on that. So we're just going to go to the next wave. I do love the magic barrier graphic, I have to say. So things would be definitely better if I had bought the second hunting trophy when we were offered it, in terms of maintaining our economy on into the late game. I also need to start just buying every limited item I see, every unique item I see, to pull it out of the shop pool, just to make it more likely we actually do roll into improved tools. Though, I don't think this build is making it much past, like, 30 or so anyways, just because this is the worst possible weapon for Endless Mode, more or less. Gambling token, yeah, we need to boost our dodge. We'll take the crit chance here. Extra stomach, very important for Endless Mode, and will give us a lot of HP, so that's very good. Piggy bank stops working at wave 20, but I'm going to pick it up, which I forgot last time I did an Endless video, but I'm going to pick it up anyways because it's unique, so I just want to pull it out of the shop. Banner, we don't care about lifesteal, so sure, I'll take the banner. I'll take the jetpack, and Chameleon is not unique, so I'm just going to recycle it because it's not worth anything. Small magazine, I will recycle. Clover, we do want the luck. I'm going to take the HP regeneration here, and then I will buy these 2 items and roll. Another bag, very important for our actual income as we go. And we'll buy all of these and roll again. Lock a screwdriver. Mastery, I probably should start building melee damage anyways, just to make sure we can actually kill stuff. But let's see if we can ever beat these elites also. This is going to be a fair challenge to win against elite waves. Alright, this one's not so bad, of course. Our damage is actually pretty significant now. We did also pass on a Vigilante Ring earlier, which of course would have been good if we'd known we were going Endless. So, you know, there's a lot of different decisions that you have to make when you're playing Endless. Endless actually has a very strict progression of which items are important and which are not. And it's very different from just normal Wave 20 Danger 5 runs, which you get a lot more room to experiment with. Endless, you really cannot afford to do too much experimenting. It's like a harder game mode, but a game mode that also has fewer decisions, which is why I typically don't go endless that often. Weird Ghost. We do have the regeneration to survive it, even though we're taking 1 damage per second, so I will just grab that. Yeah, we'll take this. It's also limited, and that's actually another 2 identical items in a row. Buy this. The tractor, this can... So our harvesting decreases by 20% per wave, but the tractor will still tick enough to pay for itself, so we're going to grab it. Mushroom, I guess I'll take that. Tyler, we will take. Handcuffs, I definitely do not want to cap my max HP. Terrified Onion. Our luck is fine. I'll boost my move speed, because move speed is also damage. But Fin, I'm going to recycle. Wings does cost me engineering now as well. Let's recycle that also. Crit chance, I want to get to 100%, so we'll do that. And I'll still buy leather vest, I think. I guess our dodge is over cap anyways, so we don't care. So 184 for 2 armor. Is that worth it? Probably not. We are now going to continue to buy Beanie just for 4% damage and Toxic Sludge for 2 engineering. Baby Elephant, yes. Fuel Tank, Toxic Sludge, yes. Rolling again. Beanie, yep. Rolling again. Explosive Turret, Dynamite, and Arden, all good. We can't do anything with this screwdriver, so that's fine. You can see we healed back fast enough. We can still buy the Weird Ghost at 40 regeneration. If you've got 10 or more regeneration, you can survive Weird Ghost. Though it's important to check your regeneration before you buy items that deal you damage, as I have learned a couple times to my cost. You can see that as we're in Endless now, we're getting the Lamprey Alien spawning as well. Which end up being one of the major threats in Endless mode as you go. Though, of course, the main threat is the elites and the, like, multiple elites and boss waves. Is what's usually going to get you in Endless mode, because the amount of incoming damage from those is just so high if you happen to get hit. And they can... It's not that the elites themselves will necessarily kill you, it's just they'll pressure you into the attacks from other units on the field, which probably will. Take that, take that. Yep, Retromation's hoodie, amazing. Again, if we find it, tools, we'll take the coffee, we'll take the boiling water, I will recycle the white... Actually, minus 5% enemies, that's okay. I'm just going to take it to pull it out of the pool. Grab this, yes. Bloody Hand, we would lose... so much lifesteal, so much damage, so we're going to recycle that. We'll take percent damage, and then buy these items, roll. Where is an improved tools? That's all I want. Lock this and roll again. And our piercing damage is at minus 5%, so I guess I'll buy the pumpkin as well. Cute Monkey is now also actually worth buying, because we are pulling in materials pretty consistently. Giant's Belt definitely helps with these elite clears, but of course our damage is still pretty far behind what you would want for an Endless mode at this point in the game. So that's one elite. Where'd the other one go? The other one just ran off across the map. It's so hard to tell whether I'm taking hits, because I don't get the audio cue, since we are just constantly taking damage. The fact that we have 3 bags now is definitely what's keeping us afloat in terms economically. We'll buy the duct tape. I will buy the campfire. I will buy the metal. Alien eyes, very important for Endless mode runs. If you were trying to take this build or any build really deep, Alien eyes is what lets you actually kill stuff in the very late game. So that's a critical item for Endless mode. Yeah, I'll take a Terrified Onion, and I will recycle the small magazine. Our attack speed is ridiculously high once we're actually in-game. Alien Baby, I I guess I can buy this. Increased enemy speed is dangerous, but there are some enemy speed, like things that key off of enemy speed in the GMO mod. So I'm gonna take that. Maybe that's a mistake. 5 regeneration, but I think I actually just want crit chance. Try to get to 100%. We're at 83% right now. Buy all of these items and reroll. Will the fertilizer ever pay for itself? No, it will not. But let's get a dangerous bunny and a beanie and roll. Get a dynamite and lock a cyclops worm and get our free reroll. Now I'm going to start picking up gentle alien, and we'll buy a metal detector as well, of course. 1 reroll for 37 I think is actually worth it again. Just trying to roll into the improved tools. Of course, what's going to happen is I'm going to post this video, and the first 900 comments are going to be, "You passed improved tools 6 times." Because whenever you're looking for a specific item like that, my fear is always that I've embarrassed myself by just rolling past it. Very easy to do that also, because you just get into the flow of things, start using your normal heuristics to evaluate items, especially in these longer runs. Starting to not drop that many crates, actually. Alright, so we get extra elemental damage, extra attack speed, lose 20% speed, but that's fine, we're way over speed cap, so this is great. This is just going to boost our stats very high. I will recycle the ritual here, I don't want to lose engineering. Take this, I will take this, I will recycle this, I think. Buy the bait. Padding. So padding is another way to go really late game with in endless mode, and I am gonna buy it here. I'm not gonna like save money to make the padding work, but that's will eventually be important to like build really, really high damage in the very, very late game with alien eyes and padding together. Terrified onion. I will. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna take it for the damage because our luck is so high. I can afford to lose some. I'm going to buy the marksmanship. It doesn't do that much for me at this stage. Actually, I would lose 40% crit chance, so I can't afford to buy that. Crown, again, I'm buying it just to pull a unique out of the pool. Cyberball we'll buy, and then we will roll. Come on, where's the dang item? I'll also buy baby geckos to pull those out of the pool. I've seen so many crates, not one of them in improved tools. Also, we've really started not dropping as many crates as we used to be. Relative to how many, like, enemies and trees I'm killing, that is. I don't believe there's a decrease in the number of crate drops you get in endless mode, but I could be mistaken about that. Yeah, I'll take this. We'll take that. Take this as well. More piercing. Cute monkey. It's limited to 13, but you know we can still take it. We'll take the magic barrier. Leather vest. 2 armor. That's probably still worth buying. I'll buy this. I'll buy this. I will recycle this. I will buy this. Buy this. Take this. Take this. And this. More elemental damage can also give me more armor, and then that armor gives me more max HP too, which is kind of fun. Elusive Ghost we will buy. That is our another unique item here, and that will increase my lifesteal significantly, and in fact our lifesteal is now positive. Gecko, toolbox. Tractor will not pay for itself anymore. We've got 6 consumable heal, so I could buy Alien Worm, but still just rolling for improved tools, honestly. We lose 5 engineering, but we gain 10 engineering when we buy the wolf helmet, so we'll do that. Buy a Tyler as well here. Go to wave 27. Just trying to critically hit these things down. Can't really see what I'm doing, also. Too many explosions from all of our landmines. More explosion size would be really nice. Capping my speed at 50 was fine, but I kind of wish I'd capped it higher, because the map is so large, it's just hard to cross. Yep. Sure. I'm just gonna start, like, clicking things very quickly, I think, to make these shops go a little faster. Wisdom's unique, so I'm gonna buy it, even though it's slightly bad for us. Yes. Roll. Landmines, sure. Roll again. Roll again. And there's another unique item we can pull out of the pool, and an important one. I don't actually need the cake. All our HP is just gonna come from the extra stomach at this point. I was really hoping to find it in the next couple waves, so I could be like, alright, we did the thing. Because I am running out of time for recording this video, so whether or not we find it, I will have to stop at some point, but... we're getting so many crates. Really want that payoff moment. Yep, we'll take this, sure. Yeah. Just taking all of those, not taking that, costs you so much money, even though it's unique and I want to pull it out of the pool. Lose dodge cap, but I guess we gain a lot of other stats, so we'll grab that. Sure, take all those. 12% dodge puts me over cap, that's fine. Exoskeleton is still good. We'll buy this and roll. Gonna buy spicy sauce because it's limited, and then roll again. And buy that, and that, and that. All I want is just to make so many landmines with improved tools, please. The really funny thing about this, too, is that we got all the other items that we wanted super fast. Like, we actually got the Pocket Factory very early and everything. Strange book, also. So a lot of the items that were important to this build and really fun for this build, we got immediately, just not the one item that we're still looking for. Making still decent income. Not like the most impressive, but reasonable. I have to say, I'm not putting a lot of thought into which button I'm hitting here with the take or recycle. Just trying to get through everything. Baby with a beard can work off my lifesteal, so I guess I'll take that as well. We will Then I should probably start building ranged damage if I see it. Honestly, I'm just going to roll here. I'm really just looking for important items and improved tools for us. So I want the fuel tank as well. Roll again. Still nothing. All right, we're going to wave 30. Kill these bosses if we can. So if I, like, tank a hit, I guess I'm dodging so much I can't really actually manage to take a hit. I was trying to test how much damage I would actually take if I took a hit there. The baby with the beard also can help break trees for us, too. So now there should be no living trees at any point, basically. In come the crates. We'll take this and recycle that. Normally you want tardigrade, but we have damage per second item. Sure. Torture, the worst item possible for endless runs. You absolutely have to avoid this item. And then we will roll. I'll take another one of those, and I will roll. And I will roll. That'll be good. That I will buy. One more reroll. Okay, we finally found the improved tools. We also found a lucky coin. So I will buy that, and that will let us spam landmines everywhere. So we'll play a couple rounds with the improved tools so that we get the payoff. Because, you know, if you've made it this far in the video, I mean, let me know in the comments if you've made it this far in the video. And if you've made it this far in the video, you deserve to see the landmine spam. That's what we're all here for. I'm actually surprised that this build is going this well and that we are making it like past wave 30. I was expecting to die on wave 30, but I guess luck stacking is just so broken. And our defensive stats are very, very high. At some point, the incoming damage will outpace our defenses, and we don't have tardigrades, which is what you normally need to survive in endless mode. Yep. Yep. Sure. Yes. Oh yeah, I guess that's our first coupon too. That we've been doing this the hard way. All right, we're gonna buy the improved tools, and then I will do some free re-rolling. CRISPR, yeah, I guess this is what we were looking for as well. But we also want the lucky coin. So, improved tools at base gives us 120% speed increase for the screwdriver, but as soon as we get in-game, we've got community support running, we've got Jeff's shades running, so it's gonna make even more landmines. We can start seeing just how fast these structures are attacking, too. We're gonna... The problem is that we've got attack speed from community support, but we still only have 6 screwdrivers, so even though they're working at like triple speed, on this large map they're still not filling the whole map, but you can see how many landmines we're spawning at this point, just the ridiculous number of landmines that are showing up here. Game is starting to lag somewhat severely as well. Yep. Click. Just taking every item, basically. because I want to buy this lucky coin. I also want the crisper. I'll buy the snake and the silver bullet. Roll. Sad tomato. I guess that'll cost me too much luck, but it's a unique. So might as well buy it, pull it out of the pool, do a bunch of rolling, go to the next wave. Every wave I pass, of course, gives me 10% increased attack speed, which makes our landmines show up even more frequently. I don't actually know. It feels like the tilers are not getting affected by the improved tools. Are these going at double speed? Yeah, I don't think the tilers are really going at double speed. So those may not actually work with improved tools. It's funny. The gardens definitely are. You can see how many fruits they're making. And you can see how fast our turrets attack. Yep. Just buying all of these. I guess I'll take the peacock. Why not? We'll take the magic barrier. I think we've now capped out our magic barriers. Sure. Just gonna buy all of these items. Every 6 seconds on the garden, just at base, and then that gets improved even further. Not making that much money, though, per wave. Mouse and explosive shells, both excellent items. We'll go to wave 34 here. Oops, almost died by walking right into that guy while at half health. Sad tomato, not a great item for this character, but we're probably stopping the run pretty soon anyways. Just wanted to get one really satisfying wave where we make a million landmines, and you can see how many explosions there are on the field. Oh god, the lag there was very impressive when I picked up all of those items at once and they all gave me stats. Yes, 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 yes. Yep. Sure. Oh, hey, we got this crisper, and we can buy another one? No, I guess we can't afford another one. I gotta start recycling some items if I want to afford the crisper that we've got locked in the shop. Well, let's get some improved explosion size. More landmines. Excellent, excellent. And go to wave 35. I guess I did just buy a tardigrade and have it immediately do nothing, but that's okay. Alright, we've got 345 health. I expect that this build could go to like wave 50 now. We're actually stacking up a lot of stats. But we are going to end the run after this wave. Having produced our forest of landmines, I am very happy with how this build went. This was a really fun combination. It got off to a really interesting start because you have to manage the trees pretty well. Trying to stop the fact that you don't have any enemies to that enemies don't drop materials is actually a really dangerous issue for this character combination. So we ended with 350 HP and 72 regeneration. We ended with 287% attack speed and just 1,000 landmines on the field. It's not going to be a really good way for us to die here, but I can check our stats in this screen. So let's just take a quick look at our economy stats. The coupons didn't save us anything because we got them so late. Improved tools giving us a massive boost to our attack speed. Overall, our items were providing a significant amount of economy as we went. We got 140 materials, HP from the extra stomach, and probably like 1800 luck or so from the Dusty Fedora. Anything else here? Hunting trophy got 732. Would have been better if I'd invested into a second one early, of course. And we did over 1 million damage with the alien eyes, so all of that was really fun. Alright, my friends, hope you enjoyed this run. This was a wild and wacky one, as promised. And of course, as always, if you have, feel free to leave a comment and like the video. And you can subscribe to my channel for more Brotato and other strategy games. And, you know, if you get to wave 1 million with this build, definitely let me know, because we could probably have gone quite a bit further. Alright, cheers, my friends. I'll catch you next time.